One of my greatest heroes, as you guys know, is one of the most hated men in the world, Clarence Thomas. He's probably the best Supreme Court justice we've ever had, one of the most intelligent. Liberals called him dumb simply because he was quiet and stoic. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is the Doug TenNapel channel. Thank you guys for subscribing. It's important for you guys to do the ring the bell, give us a thumbs up. It helps push the show out and rebuild our audience. So it's up to you guys to help me out. Thank you. Let's get to the article. I've got a great, incredible piece of clip I had not seen before of Clarence Thomas at the end of this video. Here's ABC News. Justice Clarence Thomas faces a new recusal demand after his wife's, that's lovely Ginny, alleged message to conservative group. Democrat Senator Dick Durbin calls Ginny Thomas's email deeply problematic. Now remember, guys, anytime the Democrats say it's deeply problematic, means they have no evidence. They're just trying to push suspicion around. They actually hate Thomas because of his skin color, and he's conservative and married a white woman. That makes them even sickest of all. These people are weirdos. Dick Durbin is a weirdo. Durbin the Turban, as we used to call him during the Iraq War. He's such a traitor. An alleged private message from Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas's wife, Ginny, to the leader of the First Liberty Institute, which describes itself as the nation's largest religious liberty organization. Oh no, religious freedom. What will the left ever do with that? They hate religious freedom, guys. It has triggered a wave of criticism from top Democrats, including a new call for the justice to recuse himself from future cases involving that organization. Everything's a recusal. Is anything a recusal for any of the other liberal justices? No, just Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas, you recuse yourself constantly. You no good black conservative. That's the Democrats for you. First Liberty frequently petitions the High Court and is behind a number of landmark conservative victories, including those protecting the ability of public school teachers to pray on the job, helping families obtain state funding to attend religious schools, and forcing private employers to be more accommodating of religious observance. Of course, they don't have to do this when it comes to employees accommodating Muslims with prayer mats. They do that automatically. They only reject when it's a Christian wanting to pray or read the Bible. Then they're like, we must shut you down. We all know the game. Christians know the game of how it works in our country. On a late July conference call with supporters, according to a recording obtained by ProPublica, First Liberty CEO Kelly Shackelford is heard reading aloud an email from Ginny Thomas, cheering on the group's efforts to oppose a White House push to legislate Supreme Court term limits and an enforceable ethics code. We already know what that ethics code is for. It's to squash the Christianity and conservative views of the conservative Supreme Court justices. Prompted in part by controversy last year over her husband's previously undisclosed financial ties to luxury travel with a GOP billionaire. All caps, you guys have filled the sails of many judges. Ginny Thomas apparently wrote to First Liberty head Kelly Shackelford, according to ProPublica. Can I just tell you, thank you so much. All caps. Critics said the message suggests Clarence Thomas and Ginny Thomas are beholden to First Liberty and benefit directly from its advocacy. This is a lie, not only because it's written on ABC News and not only because it's by a liberal Democrat, but because it just shows how there's nothing to this story, guys. She wrote one all caps sentence. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And they're like, you must now recuse yourself from all. In fact, can you just have Clarence Thomas recuse himself from every court case ever again? That's really what they want. They want to remove his influence because they're against America. They're against the presidential appointment of them. They want Congress to do oversight because they want one branch of government to limit another branch of government, which it's not supposed to do. They're supposed to be equal branches, equal power. And frankly, the Congress is not supposed to go in and tell only conservative judges that they must recuse themselves, even as they will tell all the liberal judges, you're allowed to go on everything that you want. Now, the reason why I brought up ABC News doing this particular hit piece on Clarence Thomas is because they're scum, because they're terrible at their job, and they challenge Clarence Thomas when he's going to retire, and he has this answer with just the world's greatest laugh as he destroys the press. We're going to wrap on this, Clarence Thomas.
One of the things I say in response to the media is when they talk about, or especially early on, about the way I did my job, I said, I will absolutely leave the court when I do my job as poorly as you do yours. And that was meant as a compliment, really.
I think we've neglected this side of the room.
Oh, gosh.
All the way over here, yes.
It really is good to be me. It really is.
It really is good to be me. I'm just happy he exists. I love you, Clarence Thomas. I hope you watch this someday. I'm Doug in Exile.